Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is CJ and this is my channel CJ Consultancy. This is my first video, so I just want to go a bit of an introduction about who I am, what sort of experience I have, what I want to do with this channel, what this channel shouldn't be used for, and a bit of a disclaimer to cover me legally with my current and previous employers. I've been working in retail since I was 15. My first job was in a local video store, and basically I went in there so much to rent videos, bit of a nerd, that the store manager basically said, you need to get a job here. So even before I was technically legally allowed to work, I started working in a video store. From there, this was back in the States as well. That's something I should probably say as well. I'm American, but I've been living in the UK for 11 and a half years now. So a lot of my experiences will be both in America and in the UK. So hopefully you can get something out of it, whether you're American or English. And I apologize for the words though. Some words I might say in American English and some words I might say in English. And some I might say in both, just to clarify. So hopefully you can understand where I'm getting from. I've worked in every kind of retail you can probably imagine. Everything from clothing and shoes to housewares, indoor furniture, outdoor furniture, barbecues, greeting cards and gift wrap, gifts. Everything. I've worked in actually 2 different video stores. My first job in America, and I worked in a video store here in the UK as well. Worked as a cleaner as well, so and that was during working hours in an airport. So it was a lot of face-to-face customer issues as well. I worked in an outdoor clothing retailer, quite high-end, so a lot of Gore-Tex, event, high vent, lots of vents. 300 pound, 350 pound jackets. I won't say the brands, but expensive brands, high quality brands that people would be trekking all over the world, wearing. I've worked in a lot of very, very big corporate, worldwide chains. Some American and some in the UK. A lot of very, very sales-driven companies. Very, very harsh. If you don't meet your sales targets, you get frowny faces on your paperwork at the end of the day. Anyway, so I've got a lot of experience in retail. I've worked as a supervisor as well, so mainly sales assistant, but a supervisor as well. So a lot of what I want to do with this channel is I want to offer opinions, advice, and training on customer service and sales, retail sales advice. It's not going to be a professional, as you can tell already, wearing a t-shirt. It's not going to be a professional, structured PowerPoint presentation based training video program. It's going to be a very casual, very low-key channel based on experience, a lot of experience on the front lines in retail. Some of my advice will be based mainly toward the retail sales assistant, customer service agent. But some of my advice will be more geared toward the company manager, company owner, floor manager, supervisor, on how to deal with your staff, your employees, as well as dealing with customers. All from my point of view. This channel won't be for everybody. Probably won't be for a lot of people, to be honest. And if you don't like what I have to say, if you don't get anything out of it, it's YouTube. YouTube's free to use. There's millions and millions of videos. There's hundreds of thousands of channels. I'm sure you'll find something that fits you perfectly, that suits your needs. So don't worry if what I have to say doesn't fit with you. Like I said, it's going to be very casual, very low-key. And it's all going to be based on frontline experience. It's not, I'm not some young person who's straight out of university with a degree in business management. I have a lot of years dealing with customers face to face, verbally abusive, physically abusive, dealing with all sorts of situations, both frightening and hilarious. So yeah, that's a bit where I'm coming from. And what I want to do with this channel. It's mainly going to be used as a creative outlet for me, because I'm a very creative person. So I want to basically have another creative outlet for what I want to say. I've personally looked on YouTube for training videos for customer service and sales. And a lot of what I see is a very, very one-stop shop. Very step-by-step plan on what you should and shouldn't do as a customer service representative or a sales assistant. And I've found from working in a lot of different companies, big and small, that this one-step approach just doesn't work. You're going to be dealing with people, all different ages, all different races, all different backgrounds, and there's no one way to speak to a customer. A lot of it's based on what that customer's been through on that particular day, to be honest. They could have had a bad day and they're taking it out on you, or they could be the happiest, most cheerful person on the planet in front of you, but then go and complain to the manager that you were a horrible sales assistant. So a lot of my advice is going to be based on the experiences I've had dealing with a lot of various different situations and dealing with a lot of different people. There's no step-by-step plan on how customer service should be. It just doesn't work. What works for me in my current role wouldn't work for someone working in a very corporate based retailer that is very by the book, and vice versa. I couldn't implement sales tactics in my current role that I've employed in other stores because it just wouldn't work. And a lot of videos I've seen are very, how should I put it, pedantic, condescending. I'm not going to be like that. If you're watching this video, you're probably not going to be a child. I'm not going to treat you like a child. All of what I'm going to say is going to be honest and upfront. And some videos might contain language or scenarios that aren't suitable for children. And I will label those videos. Right, so come to the end. Basically, this might give you an idea of what I'm about and what this channel is about. I just want to close in saying that I will never mention the company that I currently work for by name, or any companies that I have previously worked for by name, or any employees I've worked with or customers I've dealt with in the past. I won't name anybody by name unless I have their express written permission to do so, in which case I will say that when I mention them. My views and opinions, again, bit of a disclaimer, I guess. My views and opinions don't reflect those of the company that I currently work for or the companies that I've worked for in the past. They are my own views and opinions. And if you use something that I talk about in your job and it backfires and you get a disciplinary or you get sacked or get let go, it's not my fault. I'm not getting paid to provide my services, I'm not a professional trainer. I'm doing this YouTube video in my house for free, and you're watching it for free. And so my advice and opinions are that. They're just advice and opinions. And yeah, so that's about it. I hope you, well, not enjoyed or got something out of this video because it's just an introduction video, but I hope this was beneficial in giving you a taste of what I want to do with this channel. So stay tuned for my next video. My next video is going to be my first video, proper video, and it's going to be about open and close questions when speaking to customers. And so stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.